Hey guys, Max here, and welcome back to Max Effects Builds, where today we will be taking a look at LEGO Transformers Lockjaw. And by an extension, we will also be taking a more in-depth look at LEGO Transformers Scout, which we saw in the last video. And by association, more Overland. So, yeah, just wanted to break up this video a little bit because there are like three characters that go into like this Overland character, so to say. So Overland is a bot. Scout is his little pet, but he has a second pet, and that's this guy. This is Lockjaw. Lockjaw, he's a very interesting case. He's a Cybertronian who has the body of a dog-like creature. So he's quadrupedal. He's got a little stumpy tail. He's got this big old, this small little head, beady red eyes with a gold-plated head. Got some wheels on his back, which I think look pretty cool. And turning around, yeah, he looks pretty neat. I like the way this guy came out. He's really something different that stands out on the shelf, even though he is black. So, yeah, it looks really cool, at least in my opinion. But yeah, so this is Overland's other dog. Except this one can speak English. Well, Scout can only speak in barks and growls due to a busted vocal processor. Think Bumblebee from the Bayverse. Up until the last night. Do we still talk about that movie? I don't know. I don't. But anyway, just taking a look around him. You kind of saw what I was talking about already. This here's a circle because I ran out of squares. Or I just got lazy and I couldn't be bothered to find them. I don't know. She's got like some little like red lights here. It'll all make sense soon. But yeah, he's very simple. Like, you know, character appearance wise. So, there's not too much to say about him. We've already gone around him and such. Posability. Let's get on to posability. So, posing wise, all of his legs are the same, so I'm only going to do one. So let's just do this leg right here. So, the leg can bow in and out at the hip. Just like that. It can go forward and back as well. He's got the little knee/ankle joint here, which can also bow out to the side just due to transformation. Just fix that. And then you can also have like a little swivel here. And that's all the limbs. Like all the limbs can do that. Like the front ones are a little hindered by the wheels, so they can't really go up, but they can go down. And the head just goes up and down. So, yeah, pretty simple posability wise. Size comparisons. Moving him off to the side. Here he is with Scout, as you saw. With Overland. With another SUV former, here is Impeller. With a Hot Wheels car. With don't fall. That's bad. With Legacy Core Class Hot Rod. And, of course, here he is with a minifigure. Straighten that out. Yeah. I think he sized pretty well, so. Anyways, now we are going to get on to like a little bit of extra transformation that I didn't show off in Overland and /Scout's video. Scout here can transform, and it involves Overland's rifle. So let me just take it out of storage mode. It's in like storage mode right now for some reason. I guess I left it in that mode. But I just totally forgot to cover this in Overland's video. So take the rifle, just put it off to the side, and transform Scout. You just lift up his one leg, rotate in the gun, just like that, and then just fold up the legs. Yoop, 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 yoop. Just get them all compacted down. Bring back in the gun, and just tab him onto it, and now he has like a giant scope on the gun. I don't know, just something for Overland to use. Get a bit of a tactical advantage. But yeah, so that's that. But pull that apart for now. And now we're going to transform it because it's also involved in Lockjaw's transformation. Same as Scout. So they technically count for this video. We'll transform him in a sec. But transform the rifle again. So just going to move this section out. And then, actually, you know what? We'll do this in a sec. We'll do this in a sec because, not gonna lie, I kind of forget. We'll transform Lockjaw first. I don't know. I'm making this at like 2 in the morning, so bear with me here. All right. To transform Lockjaw, what you're gonna want to do first is come to the hind legs and rotate this one at the calf so that the stud comes out. Fold it up. Rotate it around. Probably should have rotated it the other way, yeah. I always do that. Alright, let's just pop that back on. Alright. Just make sure there's enough clearance and fold this up onto his back. And there we go. Just do that again with this side. But this time you don't have to rotate the calf. Just do that. Do that. Rotate. Is the camera focused? Yeah, the focus. I love focus. Alright, this one popped out. Let's just wiggle it out a little bit. And just push it in. Everything should flush out. And there is the hind legs all transformed. Now he just has 2 front legs in his head. So to transform the front, you're going to flip up the head, rotate out this section here. Just leave it out like that. Next, we're going to move this section up, rotate it at the Among Us clip. People get on me for saying it's an Among Us clip. Shut up. But anyways, rotate around the paw and then collapse in the knee. Wiggle it out, and it also stores on the top. So all the legs just kind of store onto the top. But yeah, just do the same on this side. He's a lot easier to get into vehicle mode, hence we started in robot mode. Plus, it's more fitting to end in alt mode because it connects with Overland in a way. But yeah, so all the limbs will fold up just like that and form this little board. And then we just have this assembly, which we will take and fold in. And there we have him, like the bot itself, in its trailer mode. Now, what we do is we take Scout and Overland's gun. Just gonna rotate the little piece out again on Scout. And then just fold up his legs again. Put him off to the side. Bring back in Overland's gun. And rotate this section up. And move this section down. Let's just get everything straightened out here. Make sure nothing falls apart. And now the gun should look something like this. So we tab this in. Just like that. Then we take Scout, and Scout plugs right in. Just like that. And now we have Overland's trailer in weapons mode. So now it's got a giant turret on it. So, weapons trailer. Yay! So yeah, this brings out one of the drawbacks of Lockjaw. He's useless in alt mode. So his only mode of transportation if Overland is not around is running. So, yes. Yeah, here's the alt mode, you know. It just kind of rests like this. There's no kickstand. His head's right here. I kind of thought that was a cool detail because now you can see where he's shooting. You got the taillights of the trailer right there. The gun rotates. Scout's kind of up here as like the sight again. And yeah, it's just a very simple trailer mode. This guy's very simple. I just built him because I wanted to build another like weird transformer or like an accessory to Overland. Speaking of which, let's bring him in And then we can take the ball joint, take the receiver that we used for his shoulder cannon, and plug it in. And there you go. Now Overland is towing around Lockjaw. So that's pretty neat. Now you could like take his rocket launcher, place on top, and then have the vehicle all armed up. Because there's not really a place to store any of the other accessories, even with Lockjaw attached. So, without further ado, let's move on to some size comparisons. So moving these guys off to the side, well, right here now. Here we have him with impeller. So, much longer now, obviously. Here he is with the Hot Wheels car. And I really do think that this works quite well. I don't know why. I like the scale between the Hot Wheels car and Overland. Here he is with Legacy Core Class Hot Rod, who I also think scales pretty well with like the alt mode at least. I kind of like this figure. Like, I see its flaws, like its posability is a little wonky, but I displayed in alt mode because I think it's pretty nice. Mine doesn't have like the little QC issue that like pops the hood up every time. If you want to see that, go watch that Toy Guys review of it. It's pretty funny. I'll link that in a little card up in right here. It's really funny. But and then finally here he is. Well, they are with the minifigure. Obviously, scale is atrocious when it comes to minifigure. I don't build a minifigure scale, so it doesn't bother me, obviously. But yeah, now that they're connected, they are on a ball joint, so they can do turns, they can go up and down terrain. There's kind of suspension in this, in which like the wheels can fold down and up, which could be interesting if I ever did an animation, like animate that as like suspension. And of course, they both roll. They roll really smoothly too. Like adding Lockjaw does not like hinder the rolling at all, to be honest. So, yeah, that's basically it for Lockjaw. So if you guys did enjoy this review, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you feel so inclined, tell me what you thought of the figure. Like I said, I like that he's a very interesting design. So I think in like RID 2015 they were called Chompazoids. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that show, and I barely watched it. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling for long enough. This has been Max, and I will see you all next time. See you guys. Bye-bye.